Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TLRY. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Friday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And another crazy day for kind of all the pot stocks across the board. This one was no different. And now that we have more data, there's a few adjustments here that I want to make. Overall, not much has changed. The prices is still essentially within the general range. However, there's definitely a few little updates. And the main thing I want to point out with the more data is, when I talked on Friday about it, so that was, this is what Friday looked like before, today occurred. It's kind of like, all right, you have this level here. Could I put the line up there? Or could I put it up here? There was kind of some gray area. But now that we have more data, it's become very clear that, the more so kind of level of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be 103.25. I mean, a whole bunch of times this afternoon, the price got rejected by it. And you can see that, yesterday, not yesterday, but on Friday, the price, also got rejected right there around that general area. So it seems to be the main point of resistance right around 103.25. So that'll be the first hurdle to clear. If the price can fight up through there, then yeah, 105, 106-ish up there, looking like 106 would be that next key level. But definitely before you start talking about doing battle with 106, that first hurdle would be again at 103.25. As far as areas of support are concerned, the one thing that I found nice and bullish here was that, sure, the price kind of pulled back a little bit, but within the grand scheme of things, there is this little miniature uptrend here. Now, don't get me wrong with this being put into play. If the price were to break down below that trend line, I am not saying that implies that the overall chart is totally ruined or anything. I'm just saying that in the very short run, if the price could somehow manage to stay up above that little miniature trend line, that would definitely be a huge sign of strength going forward. But if the price does drop below it, there's still plenty of other areas of support down below. Still have this level right here around 92, which I talked about on Friday. Also have the purple line here, which on my chart is denoting the famous 50-period moving average. So you have that level that would, you'd want to see act as support. The point, again, just being that by no means is this trend line here some sort of do or die level, because there are still plenty of other areas of support below you. But yeah, going into Tuesday and the remainder of the week, a nice little interesting pattern here. So we'll see if the bulls can generate a breakout through 103.25 or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.